He's the man who redefined dancehall, inspired millions, and kept ruling the charts, even from a prison cell. Vybz Kartel isn't just a Jamaican artist, he's a global cultural phenomenon, a lyrical genius, and a walking controversy. This is the untouchable legacy of Addi, better known as Vybz Kartel, the Worl Boss. Before the fame, before the headlines, before the Gaza Empire, there was Addi Azim Palmer. Born on January 7, 1976, in Portmore, Jamaica, Kartel grew up in the community of Waterford, a place known for both its struggles and its spirit. From an early age, music wasn't just entertainment, it was survival. Influenced by icons like Papa San and Ninja Man, Kartel quickly developed a passion for lyrical warfare and rhythm. By age 11, he was already writing rhymes, and at just 17, he released his first single, Love Fat Woman, under the name Addi Banton, a nod to reggae legend Buju Banton. It wasn't a hit, not yet, but it lit the fire for what would become one of dancehall's most legendary careers. By the early 2000s, the underground scene couldn't ignore him any longer. Vybz Kartel started dropping bombs, lyrical ones. Tracks like Gun Clown, Summertime, and the now iconic Clarks made it clear Kartel wasn't just another artist, he was a movement. He brought street fashion, slang, and unapologetic authenticity to dancehall, making him a voice for Jamaica's youth, especially the streets. But fame didn't come without fire. In 2003, he clashed with Ninja Man on stage in a now infamous brawl. And soon, a rivalry with Mavado would split the island in two, Gully versus Gaza. Kartel founded the Portmore Empire, a crew of artists under his wing, including a rising star named Popcorn. The Gaza Nation was born. With unmatched lyrical skill, calculated controversy, and magnetic charisma, Vybz Kartel became the king of street credibility and airplay. With fame came friction. Vybz Kartel's name was constantly in the spotlight, and not just for his music. Multiple arrests and run-ins with the law kept him at the center of controversy. But in 2011, everything changed. Kartel was arrested and later charged for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams, a case that gripped the nation and shocked the dancehall world. In 2014, he was sentenced to life in prison, with parole eligibility after 35 years. The Worl Boss was now behind bars, but the music didn't stop. From behind prison walls, Kartel somehow managed to release dozens of new tracks. Songs like Fever and Infrared topped charts, sparking debate. Was he recording from prison? Some called it impossible, others called it genius. Either way, Kartel's presence only grew stronger despite his confinement. And in a stunning turn of events, March 2024 brought new hope. The UK's Privy Council overturned Kartel's murder conviction, citing procedural errors. Now, a retrial looms, and once again, the world waits to see what's next for Vybz Kartel. Locked up or not, Vybz Kartel has one of the deepest catalogues in dancehall history, over 50 albums and compilations, with hundreds of tracks spanning every mood, moment and movement. Hits like Fever, Romping Shop, and Real Badman didn't just dominate dancehall, they shaped it. Even while serving a life sentence, Kartel did the impossible, topping charts, crashing streaming platforms, and staying ahead of the game. His influence stretches far beyond Jamaica. Artists like Popcorn, Alkaline, and even international stars credit Kartel as a major inspiration. From Kingston to London to Lagos, Vybz Kartel is the soundtrack of the streets, a voice of rebellion, a king with a crown made of controversy and charisma. They don't just call him Kartel, they call him the Worl Boss. Even from behind bars, Vybz Kartel's empire never stopped growing. His estimated net worth between $1 million and $2.5 million. He continues to earn through streaming royalties, songwriting credits, and an unstoppable fan base that keeps his catalogue alive. Kartel was never just about music, he was a branding machine. His single Clarks helped spark a global fashion trend, boosting sales and turning streetwear into status. Known for his flashy appearance, tattoos, and bold persona, Kartel made luxury fashion part of his image long before it became the norm in dancehall. Before his arrest, he lived in a lavish home in Havendale, Kingston, a symbol of his rise from Waterford to wealth. From streetwear to streaming checks, the Worl Boss lived, and still lives, like royalty. Behind the music and controversy is a man with a big family. Vybz Kartel is believed to have at least 6 children, and 2 of them are following in his footsteps. Little Addi and Little Vybz, performing as PG-13, have already stepped into the dancehall spotlight, carrying the Gaza legacy into a new generation. Kartel's longtime partner, Tanesha Johnson, known as Shorty, has been a constant presence in his life. Often referred to as his common-law wife, she's been by his side through the rise, the fall, and the fight for freedom. Over the years, Kartel's relationships, both romantic and personal, have had their share of public drama. But one thing remains clear: his family stands firm. From courtrooms to social media, his family has been vocal, loyal, and unrelenting in calling for his release. To them, Kartel isn't just a dancehall icon, he's a father, a partner, and a fighter. Vybz Kartel is more than music, he's a movement, a symbol of rebellion, resilience, and raw Jamaican expression. To the streets, he represents defiance against the system. To dancehall, he's a blueprint for success and survival. Kartel helped globalize dancehall, making it louder, bolder, and impossible to ignore. His sound reached beyond borders, turning local slang into international lyrics. He changed how people talked, how they dressed, and even how they made music. From fashion trends like Clarks to the dominance of the Gaza Nation, Kartel reshaped the genre's very structure. Yes, he's controversial, but even critics agree the Worl Boss left a mark no artist can erase. Love him or hate him, one thing's for sure: Vybz Kartel changed dancehall forever. From Waterford to the world, from courtrooms to charts, his journey is one of talent, controversy, and unbreakable influence. But now we turn it to you. Should Vybz Kartel be freed? And what's your all-time favourite Kartel tune? Drop it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more stories about the world's most iconic artists. Big up and Gaza forever.